We bought an abandoned mobile home. This property comes with a lot of unknowns, including busted water pipes, a questionable septic system, and a seriously creepy basement. In this video, we're gonna explore our new property for the very first time, find out exactly what we got ourselves into, and make a few much needed repairs before a very special guest moves in. That's not good. Someone was burning documents in here.
Woo! There's one right there. Die!
I think the reality is starting to set in.
Welcome to our mobile home. It's a 1971 Brookstone, and Riley will give you guys the outside tour, but let's head inside first. I thought the porch felt okay, but that's because I was standing over here.
Oh boy.
You never know when you need to hang
door
off the front of your porch. Oh. Are you gonna carry me through the door? Hello, anyone home? Come on in, this is the entry room. We don't even have a coat closet at our house. We're gonna go into the living room, way bigger than our living room. And I love the windows.
Why do you love the windows?
Because it lets in so much natural light. Look at the view from the living room window. What? Our mobile home already has upgrades, like this window in a window situation, where they have just screwed and taped another window on the inside of this window to make an air cavity to add more insulation. Our double wide has double panes. Interesting that the ceiling in here is textured.
Oh, this ceiling is drywall.
Yeah, for some reason they have drywalled part of the mobile home. Over here, we've got another double wide, double pane situation on this window. This is the south facing wall, so I'm thinking this wall gets really hot in summer. And that's probably why they did that. So we're probably gonna need to do something about that. There is a wood burning stove. I'm kind of afraid to open it because I've had bats come out of these before. Okay, here we go.
It's very full.
Someone was burning documents in here.
Oh, definitely.
Goodwill or puppy store?
What's that little foil packet?
Oh my gosh, Riley, should I be wearing gloves?
What is that?
I don't know, I don't think I should touch that. This is actually really creative. This is a piece of copper that someone has hammered little spots on, and then they bought copper pipe and they scored the pipe and they slid it onto the perimeter of the copper to make it look like a finished thing. And I think they probably like dried their socks up here. That is mobile home resourcefulness right there. From the dining room is the kitchen. I used to make these as a kid. Did you ever make these where you squeeze the glue like on cellophane? And then it would dry and it would make these like peel and stick. Did you ever do these as a kid?
Oh, we have water.
Babe, we have water. Hey, they left us some dump stickers. There's a receipt. 2005 is almost 20 years ago. The Quadrifier 3100 Millennium. Oh, this is the wood stove. This property is not off-grid, which means I think most of the appliances, or maybe all of them, are electric. So we've got an electric range. No, the oven looks good. Okay, I mean, the kitchen's a little dark, but I think that we could really easily fix that if we put a door with a window in right here.
What about turning the lights on? Hey!
We have power! We had no idea if the power was even on. We don't get a dryer, but we do get a washing machine, so that's pretty cool. Oh. I don't think it's a good sign when there's not one, not two, not three, 4 mouse traps still in the bags. Maybe I'll just leave these out. I actually grew up in a double wide mobile home, so this is feeling very nostalgic for me. This mobile home is about 1,000 square feet, so it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, sort of. There's another bathroom that we'll show you later because it's in the basement. So this whole half of the mobile home has drywall.
But not the entryway.
Hey, we got more double windows. So this wall probably also gets baked by the sun, and this room probably also gets really hot in summer. This was a room we were a little bit worried about because the ceiling definitely sags. Ooh, do you guys see that? It goes whoosh.
That's pretty bad.
We don't really know the history of this house. We kind of were just left to guess, but we think it sat vacant for, we're not really sure how long, and then some family members ended up selling the house. So we don't know a whole lot, but we do know that we think maybe over the winter when no one was here, the pipes burst and they had to make some repairs, and so we did get a new water heater out of it. And the water heater cabinet doesn't have a door. Oh, I think this was like a secret hidden trap door. If that hadn't been pulled away, how long would it have taken us to find the water heater?
A long time.
Because I never would have looked in here. Hey! Look what we got.
A very, very full
OMG.
vacuum cleaner.
Is there treasure in there? You know, they're really rocking the mid-century modern vibes. We might have to call this the mid-century mobile home. Look at this bathroom.
And look at that wall.
The green, I kind of like it.
Do you think there used to be a matching toilet?
Oh man, they probably got rid of the matching toilet.
Why is there plastic covering the bathroom vent so that it cannot vent?
Oh. Oh. That's not good. Do you see how much leakage is happening right there?
Yeah.
This is the funniest little homemade window. Look at this thing. Someone made this window. Did you ever think we'd be fancy enough to have a marble shower? I don't know if there's a whole lot to say about this bathroom other than that the whole thing needs replacing.
I'm pretty worried about that.
Well, you guys, I think that we have now toured the entire 1,000 square feet of this mobile home. And some things I'm very happy with, some things I'm very worried about.
I'm feeling optimistic.
I'm feeling somewhat optimistic. So with that, I think my tour is done and Riley's gonna take you guys outside.
Are you ready to head out the Hobbit Door? Oh, it's good. I have no idea why it's so small. There's room for a taller door. The big bold thermometer that's still in the packaging so they can return it. Bam! First upgrade complete. This is the water heater door. Why is the cabinet removed on the other side when you can get to it from this side? You don't like that?
Oh, don't do that.
Is it moving?
Stop!
This side's got a pretty serious lean to it, and I think the other side leans the other way.
Right.
Yeah, now we're leaning this way. But it looks like the roof keeps the water mostly out.
Wasps.
Oh, there's a ton of wasp nests, Courtney.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a wasp right there. Be careful. Right above you. 8, 9,
Okay, let's
10,
go.
11
Let's
wasp
go, let's
nests.
go.
I don't think they liked me banging around. Why do you think this is like? Oh my gosh, look how many there
Oh
are.
my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Riley.
There's at least 30 in this little space. Let's go. Why do you think there's fresh bark in there? Welcome to the outside of the property. This place is a little under 3/4 of an acre, so it's actually a pretty spacious lot. It's got really pretty views, some super mature trees like those majestic cottonwoods. It includes something that I think I'm more excited about than I should be, which is this little tiny seasonal creek in the back.
Why are you excited?
I think I've just always wanted a place with a creek, and now I have one. Look how pretty that barn is. It literally looks like a painting. Courtney, is this where the hot tub goes? This is a pretty nice spot. They kind of do look like Christmas trees, don't they? I think they're spruce. When we looked at this property before, I noticed something suspicious about the roof, so let's go check that out. Oh yeah, Courtney, that trim is different. And the roofing is different. See how they're at a different pitch? I think they probably built a new roof over the top of the original mobile home roof, which probably explains the half drywalled ceiling on the inside. I'm gonna guess there were some pretty major leaks at some point, which means our roof has a roof. I think they call it a roof over. More wasp nests. Whoa. Do you see that, Courtney? It's power from the grid. All they have to do here is just nothing. Their power comes from that pole. What happened to this poor tree? You know what it reminds me of? It kind of looks like those dancing balloon mans in front of car dealerships. Where did the rest of the tree go? What do we got here? Oh, I bet this had one of those big, humongous satellite dishes on it before there was a monstrous tree above it. This would make an epic treehouse between the two trees, because that one's huge too. There could be a double wide treehouse up here. Let me know in the comments below. Are these spruce trees? Smell sprucey. They're very pretty though, and big. So you'll notice something weird about this mobile home. That's one of the reasons we really liked it, is that it's not on mobile home jacks. It's actually on a permanent foundation. So right here you can see there's a cinder block wall. It runs the entire perimeter of this mobile home. They set the mobile home on top of it, and it also made for a full-size basement underneath it.
Oh my gosh, I stepped in an ant mound. I stepped in an ant mound. Ah! Oh my gosh. Whew. I think I stepped in a fire ant mound and it started biting me.
Oh, I can see them all through in here, Courtney. Oh my gosh, Courtney. Do you see how many there are here? This looks like I'm watching something on Discovery Channel. This place is definitely a fixer-upper, and there were some things we learned about during escrow, including the fact that the entire septic may need to be replaced. I'm pretty sure this is the clean out. We're gonna have to follow it, figure out where the tank is, dig it up and see what it looks like. That'll be a future project. It's got a roof over and a deck over. Are you as excited as I am? This is probably my favorite part of this whole place. I don't know why I'm so excited about this, but kind of like having a creek, I've also always wanted to have a basement. You weren't here when I got back and I got creeped out.
That wasn't funny.
I could see you all slinking like you were on edge. Okay, here we go. Behind the creepy door in the dark hole.
Oh gosh.
I don't remember it being this bad. You can go first.
Not a chance.
Okay, here I go. Oh, spider web to the face. Ah, another spider web. It's really cool down here, Courtney. It's nice. Was this like a bedroom? It smells damp. Oh, what is this on the shelf? I can't see. I don't want to know what that is. At least it's cleaned out. Could you imagine how much stuff probably used to be in here? So we are underneath the mobile home right now. These right here, these are like the frame rails of the trailer, and they built them into this block wall sitting on top of a concrete foundation to build basically a basement that's the same size as the trailer. So we have 1,000 square foot basement underneath as well. And from what we can tell, it kind of looks like this was made into a makeshift third bedroom. Okay, here we go into the basement bathroom. Is there a light in here? Oh, there is a light in here. Oh no, Courtney, the light doesn't work. Oh, look. There's bubble wrap over the broken window and a hole in the ceiling. Okay, so there's some plumbing in here. I think there used to be a shower back here. See that? There's plumbing that came over here, and then down here on the floor, there's pipes. Like I think there was a drain right there. And then we've got a toilet over here in the corner. Oh, but the original bathroom is right above us, and this is where the plumbing main comes out. I mean, it's gonna take some work. I'm gonna see the bright side and think that it's pretty cool that we own a basement. So now let's check out the basement garage. Okay, what's behind this door? This is a pretty nice little like workshop garage kind of place. Oh, another mouse trap. How do we turn the lights on right here? Uh-oh. Courtney, we have standing water back here. How is this getting in? We did get 3 inches of rain in the last week, but I definitely don't like seeing standing water on the floor of the basement. And lots of like sealant, like someone's tried to seal this before. Oh, you can see the bottom of the mobile home better now. This is like, it's like tar paper that keeps the insulation in under the floor. And then this is the frame of the trailer. And they just sort of like built it into this block wall. There were 2 trailers, so this tongue went right here, and then the other trailer's over here, and this is the beam between the 2 trailers that supports the, like I said, the edge of one trailer and the start of the next one. I will say though that the floor of the mobile home feels super solid, so it's got what I'm calling a good roof and a good floor, and a great basement.
What's over there?
Oh, there's another room. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Corey, I think we've got moisture problems down here. There's a lot of mold. And a floor drain. Well, I can see daylight right there, so that's probably not a good sign. See that? I can feel air coming in too. How I'm feeling right now is less optimistic than I did this morning, but still hopeful that we can turn this into a nice home.
You guys are probably wondering why we bought this place. We're probably wondering that right now a little bit too. This is us trying to invest in our future, grow our skills, learn new things. And then the other reason that we bought this property is actually because of my brother. I love my brother. He is such a kind, caring person. And so when he told me that he wanted to move to North Idaho, I wanted to help him in any way I could. With that being said, I want to give my brother a warm welcome when he gets here. And things aren't feeling super warm right now.
I think it needs some work. Let's get started.
We've made a list of all the things that need to happen before my brother gets into town tomorrow.
I was already a little worried about the insulation in this mobile home, and then we saw those DIY double pane windows, but we have an easy solution to that problem. If you've been around the channel for a while, then you know we love our Mr. Cool DIY mini splits. Today we're gonna be installing a 12,000 BTU unit that runs on a standard 120 volt circuit. How do you find studs in a mobile home? Look, I can push on the walls. They push in here and not here. You don't even need a stud finder. You just need to push.
I'm gonna start a timer. How long do you think it's gonna take to install this unit? I think we can do it in an hour.
I think we can do it in an hour too.
Okay, timer starts now.
Do not be alarmed. These are only drills. I was gonna do safety squints. It's always terrifying to drill a hole in something that I didn't build because I don't know what's behind it. But I think we're about to learn a lot more about how mobile homes are made. At least it has insulation. Courtney, that's the outside. It's right there. Wait, why is there cardboard? That was the easiest building I've ever hole sawed through. Not like when we drilled the hole for our toilet, and I missed the first time.
It's super hot in here.
I feel like it's hotter in here than it is outside.
Kind of feel the same way.
Even with the windows open. There we go. Sleeve. Sleeved.
Here we go, through the hole. Whoa.
Oh, the top's on. That's literally it for the inside. Because we live in a climate that has winter, we need to ensure that in the wintertime, our outside unit is above the snow levels. So we want it like right here, not down here on the ground. Ready, set, let's build a bracket. 18 inches. That goes like that goes like that, and then we'll put a diagonal brace in the middle. What I found at the hardware store, it was packs of washers, lock washers, and nuts, all in one fancy little pack. We're pretty much just literally using the tools that I keep in the truck. I even managed to make a left and a right. The plan is for these to go something like that. Put a mark there. We have two options now. I can use the small hammer drill or the big hammer drill. Which one should I use? I just realized I hope these blocks are filled with concrete. They should be, they better be, they're going to be, right? They're not filled with concrete. Well, the original concrete anchors I bought weren't gonna work, so we got some of these toggly doodads. We'll see if we can make them work. Oh yeah, that's gonna work.
Your brackets look great.
Thanks. As expected, my DIY brackets were the most difficult part of this entire installation. But brackets are done, and it's time to mount the outside unit. Isolator foot. So here is the part that makes the Mr. Cool DIY system so unique and so awesome. The line is already pre-charged, the indoor unit is pre-evacuated, and the compressor already has refrigerant in it. So all we have to do is connect these quick connect line sets and we're done. There's no evacuating this system. There's no putting a vacuum on it with AC gauges, adding refrigerant. This is complete DIY, homeowner install friendly, no special HVAC tools or knowledge required. Boom. This is the last step in hooking the two units together, and it's to open the valves and let the refrigeration charge out of the compressor and then check for leaks. Ready? Did you hear it? I think this is the 6th one of these we've installed and we've never had a leak. Same thing over here. A little over an hour and a half later and we are done installing the Mr. Cool. I need to run to town to get some electrical components before we can actually fire it up, but I think for now I'm crossing it off the list, which means that next up is the fire ants.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I have no idea how to get rid of fire ants, but I went to the hardware store and the bag made me feel like this is gonna work. Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, jeez. Do you just run circles around and make them all angry and then they'll come out and then I get them? I mean, at least they don't fly.
Some ants do fly.
Oh my gosh, they're all running away. I'd rather do this than the wasps. I think I'm just gonna add some more for good measure. It feels like I'm walking through a field of unexploded ordnances, hoping that I find them. Well, I might have to come back and do that again, but I think for now we're gonna cross that one off the list. We're gonna move on to the next thing on the list, which is furniture. My brother is bringing some furniture with him, but I want it to feel like home when he gets here, so there's a few things that I'd like to add to the house.
Garage sale find. The seller pointed out to me that these are solid maple. They don't make them like they used to.
I just had a realization that we have no idea if this couch fits through that door. Ready? Does it fit?
Yeah.
Whoa, we just scratched the door. No, what do you?
This way?
Moving these couches in was way more work than installing a mini split.
It really was. That's pretty funny.
It only leaves one thing left on the list, and I think this is where I pass the torch to you.
Once I spray those wasps, I'm afraid that there's gonna be hundreds, if not thousands, of angry wasps swarming this entire house. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the electrical install wrapped up before I do that. There was a roof leak. Look up in there. Hopefully that got fixed with the new roof, and that is a old leak, not a new leak. Oh, this actually doesn't look that bad. Some aluminum wire though. That is one of the downsides to these old mobile homes, is sometimes those aluminum wires are bad. But these don't look corroded, so hopefully we're good. Measure once, drill twice. Here we go. You ready? Oh, you're pulling on me, I can feel it. All right. I refuse to be poked in the back one more time. They called it 6-in-1 pliers, but I think they're more like 7-in-1.
Okay, Riley's headed outside to turn the breaker on, which means that we are about to test this thing for the first time. Temperature, 62.
The DIY friendly install isn't the only reason we love our Mr. Cool mini splits, and there's a reason this is the 7th one that we've installed. They use an inverter style compressor which allows it to ramp up and down its cooling capacity rather than turn off and on like traditional air conditioning, so they're a lot more energy efficient than traditional air conditioners. If you'd like to learn more about the complete lineup of DIY-friendly Mr. Cool products, head to the link in the description below. And now I think it's time to deal with those wasps. I think the reality is starting to set in. You really don't think they can sting me through this?
Oh no, I think they definitely can.
What?
They're not gonna be able to get up in your, like, in your
Like
sleeve.
inside of me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hope we meet the neighbors right now.
What you guys doing in there? Just cooking meth in our new meth house. Are these like winter gloves? No gaps now.
Spray the nest until soaked.
Here I go. Marching to my tomb. Okay, how many? Oh my gosh, Courtney, there's a lot of nests. Oh, right now I'm looking at the framing of this deck cover, and I'm wondering how it's still standing. Oh, there's a lot of them up underneath this. Yeah, I need the impact. I think I need to take that down. Oh my gosh, this is scary. Why do you think this is here? Oh, there we go, okay. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 nests. There's one right there. Die! Ah! There's one right there. One can down. But ah! Just dripped in my face. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them right there. Do you think it works on spiders? I think I survived.
I'm so excited about this property.
I am too. Before you guys met us on YouTube, Courtney and I used to do a lot of property renovation, and it's something we really enjoyed doing together, and I can't wait to start sharing these projects with you.
Drop it down in the comments below. What should we do with this property?
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. I really need to get this off my head. It's squeezing my face so much.